Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial in the Python series. In this video I'll be showing you some basic operations on strings. So first let's start with string slicing. So what string slicing is basically is dividing a string into various parts depending on however you want it. So let's just define a string hello world. So now let's say I want to print only ELL out of hello world. So for that what I can do is I can say print and then S. I can treat it as a list. And then here I can specify the start and the end position of whatever I want to print. So I want to start with the first index because 0 and then 1. Just it's the same indexing as a list. So and then I want to end at L. But the upper bound is not inclusive, so I have to give the index of O. So the index of O is 4. Now let's print it. As you can see, it prints ELL. Now let's say I want to print everything from the beginning until L. So I'm basically ignoring the last D. So for that what I can do is I can leave the first parameter blank before the colon, and then that signifies that I want everything from the beginning, and then I can specify only the upper bound. And now the upper bound has to be the length of the string minus 1. So for that I can do len of S minus 1. So as you can see, it prints everything except for D. Now let's say I want to print this hello world string in reverse. Just put two colons and then say minus 1. As you can see, it prints the string in reverse. So this is what string slicing is. Next, we can also convert a string to uppercase and lowercase using s.lower. Now as you can see, the H and W are converted to lowercase, and I can replace this lower with upper, and now everything is capitalized. Next function that you can use on strings is the find function. Now let's say you have a very big paragraph and you want to find something in that paragraph. So for that you can use the find function. Now the syntax for the find function is string dot find, and then here we pass in the text we want to find. Now let's say I want to find ELL. So now this should return 1 as the index of the start of this entire string is 1. It starts from E. So we need to print this. We can even store it in a variable. I'll just store it in a variable now. A is equal to, and then print A. Now as you can see, it prints 1. Now if I change this to, let's say, a space, I have a space here. That should print the index, which is 5. Yes, it is 5. This is a very handy function which can be used when you're dealing with files in Python. Next function I'll be talking about is the count function. Now let's say you want to store the count of the number of L's in this string. So for that, s dot count, and then here we pass in the string. So as you can see, there are 3 L's in the string and it prints 3. Now let's do O, and it prints 2. So yeah, Python has very basic function implementations inbuilt, and yeah, that's a very handy feature about Python. So yeah, that's all about the basic operations on strings in Python. Thank you for watching.